that product is probably bullshit and is not going to be as effective as it could be.
So this is Hyram, and Hyram just released a skincare brand called Selfless by Hyram, which I'm going to give you my personal opinion why I don't find it to be so selfless. Now this is a follow-up video on the first one that I did, which received a little bit of attention, so I thought let me make a more detailed one. Also, I had COVID while I filmed the first one, and that's why I looked so bad. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name's Claudio, and on this channel we explore the science behind skincare and aesthetics. So Hyram is a 25-year-old influencer who rose to fame for his transparent, no bullshit attitude towards beauty. His aim was to help young people understand skincare ingredients so that they wouldn't have to waste money on products that didn't work for them. Now the problem is, it seems that he's become his own worst enemy since he launched his own skincare brand. Stay till the end to find out why I find this to be the case. Now, I don't have anything against Hyram as a person, and I wish him all the success with his new business venture, but this is just me giving my own personal opinion to how I perceive it. So Hyram went to partnership with a UK founded company called The Inky List, claiming that they went to partnership because they had similar brand values and ethos. That's all good and well, but the brand partnership also made perfect sense with Hyram bringing his massive following and Inky List bringing their current distribution and experience from the industry. And fair play to this, nothing wrong with it. Where I believe it started going downhill was the way the new brand was marketed.
I didn't want to create a skincare brand unless it sparked social change. How we built the brand, where we source the ingredients, how our packaging helps the climate, how the social impact is being generated, and so much more.
I'm sure you can see that there are strong greenwashing vibes coming off there. He is clearly aiming to capitalize on the ever-growing demand for environmentally sound products. But you cannot save the planet by bringing out a new line of skincare. It doesn't seem right to market something you're selling to fight climate change when you're doing the exact thing causing climate change through sourcing, packaging, and shipping products throughout the world. He then claims and plugs into every product reveal to be donating to foundations to help combat climate change. Yet, no mention of how much, and seems to be more of marketing lingo. Basically, let's buy your product because that way I'm going to be making a difference to the world and fighting climate change at the same time compared to any other product. Let's do good for the environment. But unfortunately, your donation isn't going to cancel everything out and all of a sudden save the world. Stick around while I actually show you some holes in his actual products too. Now, it's a bit strange to be calling a product that you're profiting off selfless. And if we're being real here, they factor the price of the donation into the price of the product. So essentially, you are the one as a consumer carrying that cost.
We specifically priced this product and the rest of our products in our collection at a price point that is affordable while fairly compensating the sustainably and mindfully sourced ingredients.
So again, I don't really see any selflessness happening here. It's you paying for the donations, which then they basically just facilitate. If anything, actually, they as a company would then be benefiting for tax deductions because now they are donating to charities and whatnot. So it would benefit them hugely as a company. And while we're on the point of selflessness, don't you find it ironic that he actually threw his initial into the word selfless on the logo? Have a look at the F and the I. And of course then, and by Hyram as the second part of the word. Since filming this video, he's released 4 products from his line, which we'll go into in a bit of detail, and why I find that he contradicts himself using his own method. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and let me know in the comments below if you agree with what I'm saying or if you've got your own opinions on his new brand and how he's going about it. Now, the first product being the Retinol and Rainbow Algae Serum. Okay, but wait, before we get into that, I want to provide a little bit of context who Hyram's target audience is and who he is aiming at selling his products to. So he's known to have a pretty young target audience and a strong following at that. I mean, if you have a look at Sephora's website already, it has product reviews already without the brand actually physically being launched yet. Now that's pretty committed, fans. So keeping this in mind, I can only guess why he's come out with the Retinol and Algae Rainbow Algae Serum as his first product, and his reasoning behind it. It seems as if he's marketing his product to that exact audience. So I get that acne scarring and post-hyperpigmentation is a serious concern, especially for youngsters. And it can be a real problem and should be treated with all seriousness. But he mentions premature aging.
It's actually one of the primary ways I was able to get rid of my premature aging that I developed when I was 18 years old, in college, stressed out of my mind. I had deep set wrinkles in my face and no idea how to get rid of them.
He suffered premature aging from stress at 18 years old. Now, premature aging is a real thing and can be caused by external factors such as sun exposure, caffeine, genetics. But stress, especially at the age of 18, that sounds like a little bit of a far stretch to me. So it kind of seems as though he's baiting youngsters to buy products because of premature aging. And I think that can be a dangerous thing to kind of instill into youngsters. At that age, I don't think your main concern necessarily needs to be premature aging. Now, he also claims to not be able to really find skincare products targeted at hyperpigmentation.
And when I've looked what's available on the market, I rarely, if ever, find products that are specifically targeted for people struggling with post-acne marks and hyperpigmentation.
Really? Now, almost every brand sells products targeting hyperpigmentation, and almost on every single website, the search filter will also let you decide hyperpigmentation as a skin concern. Then there is the ingredients used in the formulation of his products, which I feel he's taken a complete 180 to what he has said in the past using his own Phenoxyethanol trick. Now with his Retinol and Rainbow Algae Serum, you can see that the retinol inside is at a concentration of 0.2%, which is a lower percentage and which is okay if you're just starting out with retinol. But studies have shown that you need at least 0.25% retinol to be effective. And in that way, I find the price slightly high for the concentrations that you're getting. Then the rainbow algae itself is listed after the phenoxyethanol, making me believe that it's less than 1% in the product. He even mentions in his video that studies have found rainbow algae to be effective at 1% for hyperpigmentation and at least 1.5% to increase the skin's luminosity. Now I'll link the study below, but if it's one of your star ingredients in your products, shouldn't it be at a higher concentration then? Then benzyl alcohol in the serum, which claims to be fragrance free, yet benzyl alcohol is considered to be a fragrance ingredient, just saying. And citric acid, another ingredient that Hyram did not approve of, happens to find its way in pretty much all of these products.
The reason why I recommend avoiding these is because citrus essential oils and extracts are known for their potentially sensitizing and irritating properties.
So I feel like he's marketing these products to teens in an effort to kind of make it seem that these products will be the cure-all. But in reality, the amount of actives that are found in the products most likely aren't going to do much if you suffer from serious acne scarring or acne. But yet there will be people who no doubt will buy the product because, hey, they're going to be saving the world. Now moving on to the Centella and Green Tea Hydrating Gel Cleanser. Now Hyram boasts that concentrations of these two products is 5% for the green tea and 3% for the Centella.
The highly concentrated forms of both of these ingredients are formulated to be present at 5% for green tea and 3% for Centella asiatica.
So naturally checking the ingredient lists, and surprise surprise, both of these ingredients fall after phenoxyethanol, which then leads me to believe again that it is actually under 1%. So you can kind of see the mixed signals that are coming from the marketing and the actual product ingredients themselves, the formulation. Not to mention that once again citric acid is involved. Next is the Mandelic and Rice Bran Exfoliating Serum. Now this looks alright to me and I don't see anything really wrong with it, so it would probably have to be a case if you want to try it out, see how it feels on your own skin, and then you can kind of make your own decisions. The latest product that he's just revealed is the Niacinamide and Maracujá Daily Support Moisturizer. Now this doesn't seem like a bad product again, and as it contains 5% niacinamide, the only thing that I can see that it is a relatively small amount for a moisturizer. I'm not trying to be negative with his product line or anything. My only issue is that the marketing, the way every single product is plugged with a strong sense of buy this, buy that, so that you'll save the planet at the same time, is a bit deceiving, and I don't believe that that's how things should be marketed, especially when we don't know how much is being donated. Again, you wouldn't start your own skincare line, bringing out packaging, shipping products all over the world, and then claiming that you're going to be saving the environment, and that is basically your main focus, is to save the environment. That's not how it works, because you're doing X amounts of damage and now you're trying to balance it out. But in reality, you will never reach that level where it starts to balance out, because you've damaged and now you're giving back. Marketing is a powerful thing, and everyone should be doing their own research. Now, I wish Hyram all the success, but if I built a personal brand that was all about transparency and then all of a sudden flicked the switch because now it was my own brand, that surely would question my credibility. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.